What is going on, everybody? We are back with another reaction video. I hope you all are doing well today on this beautiful day. Thank you so much for joining me to watch this amazing video. And to all my new supporters stopping by, welcome to the family. Welcome to the family. Today, I will be reacting to top 10 countries where Canadians are most welcomed. If you would like to recommend some of these phenomenal videos for me and myself to react to, please feel free to spam my comment section and use that suggestion link down below in my description. Let's jump right into this video, man. I'm not wasting no more time. I want to learn about 10 countries where Canadians are most welcome. They are known to be some of the nicest people in the world. Kind of leaves me to be curious. What 10 countries are Americans not welcomed in? I don't even know how I jumped to that conclusion. Let's jump right into this video.
Where in the world Canadians are more than just welcomed. They're celebrated?
I do now.
Sure, the stereotype of the friendly, polite Canadian holds true, but in certain countries, this reputation goes even further. Whether it's because of shared history, cultural connections, or simply the way Canadians engage with the world, some nations have developed a genuine fondness for people from the Great White North. In today's video of the top 10 trips, we're going to see 10 countries where Canadians are most welcome.
Oh, yeah, man, I had
Watch
a
till the end
Canadian
to find
friend.
out. Some of these countries might surprise you. But before, please like this video and subscribe to the channel.
Man.
We put our hearts into every single video we create. Starting from number 10, we have Brazil. Brazil is known for its vibrant culture, stunning landscape.
Whoa. I like that. That's something I like to travel to.
And warm hospitality. But what makes Brazil so fond of Canadians? One major factor is Brazil's open and welcoming attitude towards people from diverse backgrounds, which resonates well with Canadians. Both nations share a strong value for multiculturalism, making it easy for Canadians to integrate and feel at home in Brazilian society. According to recent travel statistics, over 200,000 Canadians visit Brazil annually. Canadian tourists are often attracted to Brazil's lively festivals like Carnival, world-famous beaches like Copacabana, and adventurous experiences in the Amazon rainforest. But it's not just about tourism. There's also a growing community of Canadian expatriates in Brazil, contributing to deeper cultural exchanges. Brazilian locals often describe Canadians as polite, respectful, and eager to learn about their culture. This attitude is highly appreciated, especially in a country that prides itself on hospitality. Whether it's joining in on a samba dance or trying out the local cuisine, Canadians have a way of blending in while still leaving a positive impression. Moreover, Canada and Brazil share strong diplomatic and economic ties. Canada is one of the largest foreign investors in Brazil, particularly in industries like mining, energy, and infrastructure. This economic relationship has further strengthened friendly perceptions between the two nations. So, when a Canadian sets foot in Brazil, they're not just seen as another tourist. They're often viewed as a welcome guest who brings positive energy and a genuine interest in experiencing what Brazil has to offer.
That's right.
Number 9, Italy. Italy is known for its rich history, world-renowned cuisine, and passion for la dolce vita. Italians have a particular fondness for
La dolce vita. I like that word. You see, I'm learning, man. Look, I'm learning Italian,
and it's easy to see why. One of the main reasons is the shared appreciation for family, food, and culture. Both Italians and Canadians place a strong emphasis on these values, creating an instant connection between the two.
Nice.
Canadian tourists in Italy often find themselves welcomed not just as visitors, but as friends. Whether it's enjoying a homemade pasta dish in a small Tuscan village or striking up a conversation with a local in Rome, Canadians are known for embracing Italian culture with enthusiasm. Statistically, Italy is a top destination for Canadian travelers.
Wait. Who don't love Italians, though? I mean, come on. You gotta love Italians, man. I love my Italians, man. I love my British people, man. I love my Canadians, man. Yeah. Right on.
In 2019, over 1 million Canadians visited Italy, making it one of the most popular European destinations for Canadians. This high number of visits is driven not just by tourism, but also by the large Italian-Canadian community back home. With over 1.5 million people of Italian descent living in Canada, many Canadians travel to Italy to connect with their roots, visit family, and explore the land of their ancestors. Italians also have a deep respect for the way Canadians conduct themselves. The politeness, patience, and willingness to adapt to local customs make Canadians well-liked among Italians. Whether it's navigating the bustling markets of Florence or enjoying a quiet evening in Venice, Canadians are often praised for their respectful behavior and positive attitude. On the cultural front, there's mutual admiration between the two countries. Italian food, fashion, and art have a massive influence in Canada, while Canadian values of politeness and inclusivity resonate well in Italy. This cultural exchange further strengthens the bond and ensures that Canadians are always greeted with a smile when they visit Italy. Number 8. New Zealand.
I wonder if I could like pull it off. If I could go there to Brazil or Italy and be like, "Oh, I'm from Canada." You think they'll believe me?
New Zealand shares many similarities with Canada, from stunning natural landscapes to a friendly, laid-back population. Canadians and Kiwis, as New Zealanders are affectionately called, often find common ground when it comes to their love for nature and adventure. One key reason New Zealanders love Canadians is the shared culture of outdoor activities.
I'm sorry, that's another place I would love to travel to. New Zealand. I watch a lot of those camping videos, man. I watch a lot of those camping videos, and there's this guy I watch. He's from New Zealand. He still lives in New Zealand, and the camping sites are amazing, like wonderful, up in the hills. It's beautiful, and I want to go camping. It looks so safe and beautiful out there and peaceful. I'm going camping. I need to visit New Zealand, and I need to see some of those camping sites.
Both countries are known for their breathtaking natural beauty.
Camp.
Canada with its majestic Rocky Mountains and vast forests, and New Zealand with its stunning fjords and picturesque hiking trails. Canadians traveling to New Zealand are drawn to the incredible landscapes and outdoor adventures like bungee jumping, hiking, and exploring national parks. According to tourism data, over 100,000 Canadians visit New Zealand every year, with many of them staying for extended periods through working holiday programs. These programs allow young Canadians to live and work in New Zealand for up to a year, creating strong connections and friendships between the two nations. Kiwis often describe Canadians as approachable, easygoing, and quick to share a laugh.
He does say that throughout the camping videos. You know, for all you Kiwis out there. And I'm like, Kiwis? What is that? That's New Zealanders. Okay, that makes sense. They're called Kiwis.
This matches the laid-back Kiwi culture, where friendliness and
Kiwi
a good sense of
culture.
humor are highly valued.
I'm learning,
Whether it's
man.
chatting over a drink in a local pub or exploring the countryside, Canadians and New Zealanders easily form bonds based on mutual respect and shared interests. Another reason for this positive relationship is the shared Commonwealth heritage. Both Canada and New Zealand are members of the Commonwealth, which fosters diplomatic ties and cultural exchange. This historical connection has laid the foundation for the warm relations that exist today. When Canadians visit New Zealand, they're not just exploring a beautiful country. They're often welcomed into a community that feels familiar and comfortable. The mutual respect and shared values make this relationship one of genuine friendship, cementing New Zealand's place on this list. Number 7, Japan. Japan is known for its rich traditions, technological innovations, and deep sense of respect and courtesy, values that align closely with Canadian culture. Japan and Canada share a unique connection built on mutual admiration. Canadians are often viewed as polite, respectful, and curious, qualities that are highly appreciated in Japanese society. In fact, many Japanese people see Canadians as kindred spirits who share a similar approach to life. Both cultures emphasize respect for others, humility, and a love for learning, making Canadians feel right at home in Japan. Travel data shows that over 300,000 Canadians visit Japan each year, drawn by the country's mix of ancient traditions and modern innovations. Whether it's exploring the historic temples of Kyoto, enjoying the vibrant city life in Tokyo, or
Yup.
skiing in the mountains of Hokkaido, Canadians are welcomed with open arms. In return, Japan has become increasingly popular in Canada, with Japanese culture, like sushi, anime, and tea ceremonies, having a strong influence on Canadian society.
Ever since.
Canadians are also known for being respectful travelers, which resonates well with the Japanese emphasis on etiquette.
Oh,
Whether it's
yes.
following local customs, being mindful of public spaces,
Yeah, they do things a little differently out there. They are well organized in Japan. Well organized. They don't do none of that nonsense we do over here. They don't do that.
or showing appreciation for Japanese culture,
What they say, they don't play
Canadians
that.
leave a positive impression wherever they go. This mutual respect fosters a strong connection between the two nations, making Japan one of the countries that truly loves Canadians. Beyond tourism, Canada and Japan share strong diplomatic and economic ties. Japan is Canada's fourth largest trading partner, and both nations collaborate on various cultural and educational exchange programs. These ongoing interactions have further deepened the friendship, ensuring that Canadians are always greeted warmly when they visit Japan. Number 6, the Netherlands.
Well, I was aware that they had trading business going on, so I guess I should have known that they would have had some type of relationship, some type of mutual respect with each other. The Netherlands? What? See, now we're getting to places that I only get to see on Instagram. And it looks like heaven. It looks like what's it called? AI animated. I'd be like, man, this fake. Get on my face. Too good to be true. Yeah.
Netherlands. The Netherlands is a country with a deep historical connection to Canada that dates back to World War II. The Dutch have never forgotten the role Canadian soldiers played in liberating their country from Nazi occupation, and this gratitude has been passed down through
Beautiful.
generations. Every year, Dutch cities and towns hold ceremonies to commemorate the Canadian soldiers who fought and died for the freedom of the Netherlands. The bond formed during those dark times has endured, creating a special relationship between the two countries. This historical connection is one of the main reasons the Dutch hold Canadians in such high regard. In terms of tourism, over 250,000 Canadians visit the Netherlands. They're drawn to the picturesque canals of Amsterdam, the vibrant tulip fields, and the rich history that permeates every corner of the country. Dutch locals often describe Canadians as friendly, polite, and eager to learn about Dutch culture. This attitude is appreciated in a country that values openness, tolerance, and respect. Culturally, there's a lot of mutual admiration between the two nations. Dutch traditions like cycling, environmental sustainability, and a love for arts and culture are well received in Canada. Conversely, the Dutch have a keen interest in Canadian culture, especially in terms of music, sports, and multiculturalism. Canada and the Netherlands also have strong economic and diplomatic ties, with both nations collaborating on issues like human rights, environmental protection, and global security. These shared values and ongoing interactions have helped keep the bond strong, ensuring that Canadians are always warmly welcomed in the Netherlands. Number 5, Ireland. Ireland is known for its rolling green hills, vibrant music scene, and friendly locals. But what makes Ireland one of the countries that truly loves Canadians? One key reason is the strong historical and cultural ties between the two nations. Canada is home to a large Irish diaspora, with over 4.5 million Canadians claiming Irish ancestry. This shared heritage has created a natural bond, with many Canadians feeling an instant connection when they visit the Emerald Isle. Whether they're tracing their family roots.
Oh, that is nice. Oh my goodness. This isn't normal to just live. Like, this isn't normal.
Roots in the Irish countryside or enjoying a pint of Guinness in a cozy Dublin pub, Canadians often find themselves welcomed like long-lost relatives. In fact, Canadians are among the most frequent visitors to Ireland. In 2019, more than 300,000 Canadians traveled to Ireland, drawn by its rich history, stunning landscapes, and vibrant cities. Irish locals appreciate the friendly and easygoing nature of Canadians,
Oh, yes.
often
everybody
commenting on
does.
how well they fit into the laid-back Irish lifestyle. Whether it's sharing a laugh during a traditional music session or striking up a conversation with a stranger, Canadians are known for embracing the warmth and community spirit that Ireland is famous for. The relationship is further strengthened by the deep respect both countries have for each other's cultures. Irish culture is celebrated across Canada, from St. Patrick's Day parades in cities like Toronto and Montreal to the popularity of Irish music, dance, and literature. On the flip side, Canadians are admired in Ireland for their politeness, multicultural values, and love for nature, which aligns with the Irish ethos. Diplomatically, Canada and Ireland enjoy close ties, cooperating on issues like human rights, peacekeeping, and education. This mutual respect and collaboration have only deepened the friendly relationship between the two nations. So, when Canadians visit Ireland, they can expect more than just a warm welcome. They're often embraced as part of the global Irish family. Number 4.
I seen a Five Guys in that clip. I didn't know Ireland had a Five Guys. Sorry, I seen a few things in that clip. I'm looking at the street lights. I'm like, okay, we got red, yellow, green, but theirs have, people on the lights instead of just a solid light. They have actual people on the lights. I'm like, that's cool. Like, that's creative, man. I gotta go explore.
Germany.
Spend that bag.
Germany is renowned for its precision engineering, rich history, and diverse culture. Germany has a special place in its heart for Canadians, and the affection goes both ways. Germans appreciate Canadians' politeness, reliability, and straightforwardness, qualities that align well with the German mindset. Canadians traveling to Germany often find themselves pleasantly surprised by how welcoming and friendly the locals can be. Whether they're exploring the historical landmarks of Berlin, enjoying a beer at Oktoberfest in Munich, or visiting the fairy tale castles in Bavaria, Canadians are often treated with warmth and respect. Tourism data reveals that over 300,000 Canadians visit Germany annually, making it one of the top European destinations for Canadian travelers. The interest isn't just one-sided. Germans also have a fascination with Canada's wide-open spaces, wildlife, and multicultural cities. In fact, Canada is one of the most popular destinations for Germans who seek adventure and nature. Another aspect of the strong bond is the shared focus on education and innovation. Canada and Germany have numerous academic and cultural exchange programs, fostering connections between students, researchers, and professionals. This educational exchange has helped build long-lasting friendships and collaborations, further enhancing the positive image of Canadians in Germany. Economically, Germany is one of Canada's largest trading partners in Europe, with both countries cooperating in industries like automotive technology, renewable energy, and healthcare. These strong economic ties have helped cultivate a sense of trust and camaraderie between the two nations. Overall, Germans appreciate the respectful and open-minded attitude of Canadians, which makes them feel at home whenever they visit. Whether it's navigating the efficient public transport system or enjoying the rich cultural offerings, Canadians are always greeted with cultural offerings. Canadians are always greeted with friendliness in Germany. Number 3, Australia. Australia shares more than just a Commonwealth heritage with Canada. The bond between Canadians and Australians runs deep, fueled by shared values, a love for the outdoors, and a laid-back attitude towards life. Australians have a particular fondness for Canadians because of the easygoing and adventurous spirit that both cultures share. Whether it's surfing on Bondi Beach or exploring the Great Barrier Reef, Canadians fit right in with Australia's active lifestyle. Similarly, Australians appreciate Canada's
and I see why majority of the people in Australia do not work. And if they do, it's, careers that they can do at home. It's a blessing to live in this world, and you just gotta experience. Take the time to get out your bubble and travel around this world to see how beautiful it really is, because, oh my goodness. I mean, this is somebody who was getting excited over mountains in California. What a loser. Oh.
Stunning landscapes, with many dreaming of skiing in Whistler or hiking in Banff National Park. Every year, more than 300,000 Canadians visit Australia, many of them for extended stays through working holiday programs. These programs allow young Canadians to live and work in Australia for up to a year, creating strong personal connections and friendships. Australians often describe Canadians as friendly, approachable, and always up for a good time, qualities that align perfectly with the Aussie way of life. The relationship goes beyond tourism. Australia and Canada are strong allies on the global stage, cooperating on everything from trade agreements to environmental initiatives. Both countries are also passionate about sports, with friendly rivalries in events like rugby and cricket, as well as mutual respect in hockey, which Canadians have introduced to their Aussie friends. Culturally, there's a lot of exchange between the two nations. Australian music, films, and even slang.
People in Australia like hockey? And how's that going out there? How are they playing hockey? Oh, indoor rinks, of course. Of course. Because it doesn't snow out there. You can always make an indoor something. That's
Have found their way into
very
Canadian
convenient.
culture, while Australian travelers in Canada enjoy the warm welcome they receive. The mutual love for adventure, respect for multiculturalism, and shared sense of humor make Canadians and Australians natural friends. In Australia, Canadians aren't just seen as foreigners, they're treated like mates. Whether it's joining a barbecue or exploring the outback, Canadians are always made to feel at home down under. Number 2, the United Kingdom.
Oh,
The United Kingdom is a
UK.
country that shares a deep and enduring bond with Canada. This connection is rooted in shared history, cultural ties, and a mutual admiration that spans generations. The UK and Canada have a long-standing relationship as members of the Commonwealth, with strong historical links dating back to the British Empire. Many Canadians have ancestral ties to the UK, particularly in regions like England,
I know I do. I know I do.
Scotland, and Ireland. This shared heritage has created a sense of familiarity and warmth that's evident whenever Canadians visit the UK. Tourism figures show that over 800,000 Canadians visit the UK each year, making it one of the most popular travel destinations for Canadians. Whether it's exploring the historic streets of London, hiking in the Scottish Highlands, or visiting family in Northern Ireland, Canadians are greeted with a sense of kinship and understanding. One of the reasons for this affection is the shared language and similar cultural references. Canadians and Brits often find it easy to relate to each other through humor, television shows, and even sports like soccer and rugby. There's also a shared appreciation for politeness, with both cultures valuing good manners and respect for others. Diplomatically, the UK and Canada are close allies, working together on global issues like security, human rights, and climate change. These strong political ties are reflected in the friendly relations between the people of both countries. From academic exchanges to business partnerships, the UK and Canada continue to strengthen their bond in various sectors. For Canadians, visiting the UK feels almost like visiting a second home. The sense of history, the familiar accents, and the cultural connections make it easy for Canadians to feel at ease. In turn, Brits often describe Canadians as friendly, respectful, and just the right amount quirky, making them some of the most well-liked visitors in the UK. Finally, at number 1, we have the United States. United States, Canada's closest neighbor.
A what? I'm disappointed in myself because I should have known that the United States would have been number 1. You know, the other countries threw me off guard. I was like, okay. In my head, I'm like, oh, I wonder what number 1 is going to be. It's us, man.
And one of its most important allies. The bond between Canada and the U.S. is well established, and the affection Americans have for Canadians is deeply rooted in shared history. Over 400,000 Canadians live in the United States, and millions more visit each year for travel.
Yeah, this is an old video. Very old, man. We're in 2025, guys. How many of those people moved out of the U.S. since this terrorist situation started?
business, and education. This high level of
These
interaction
numbers
has
aren't right.
fostered a deep sense of familiarity and friendliness between the two nations. Canadians are known for their politeness and good manners, traits that are appreciated by Americans. The cultural similarities, such as a shared love for sports like hockey and baseball, as well as common values around diversity and inclusivity, create a strong bond. In cities like New York, Los Angeles, and Chicago, Canadians are often welcomed with open arms, and their presence is seen as a positive addition to the local culture.
Like a light
In
bulb.
terms of tourism, Canada and the U.S. are each other's top international visitors. According to recent statistics, over 12 million Canadians travel to the U.S. each year, and many Americans visit the U.S. are each other's top international visitors. According to recent statistics, over 12 million Canadians travel to the U.S. each year, and many Americans visit Canada for its natural beauty and vibrant cities.
Okay.
This high volume of
This is
travel
closest.
fosters a strong sense of friendship and mutual respect. The two countries also collaborate extensively on global issues, including trade, security, and environmental protection. This close relationship extends beyond politics, influencing cultural and social exchanges. American media, sports, and entertainment have a significant presence in Canada, while Canadian culture is celebrated in various U.S. cities. In everyday interactions, Canadians are often appreciated for their respectful and friendly demeanor. Whether it's during a visit to an American city or
I was driving past someone's home the other day, and I couldn't help but notice a very tall Canadian flag standing tall, man, going with the wind. And I was like, and I'm driving, I'm like, oh my goodness, they got the Canadian flag standing strong. And I really wanted to go to their house and knock on their door and ask them, why'd you raise the flag? Did you do it, around this time? Are you sending a message? How you feel about the tariffs? Yeah, come on, we got Canadians right. I want to ask some of my fellow Canadians that live in the United States. I should have knocked on their door, man, but I don't want to be no weirdo. That's being a creep. I would have been like, look, I'm sorry, I couldn't help but notice your Canadian flag standing tall and proud, man. I just want to, ask you guys about the tariff situation, how you feel about it. And that's it. That's where we start the
collaborating
conversation.
on a project, Canadians and Americans find a lot of common ground. The positive reputation of Canadians contributes to a warm and welcoming experience whenever they cross the border into the United States. That's it for today's video. I hope you guys enjoyed it and got some information.
This was an amazing video, man. Thank you so much, everybody, for recommending this amazing video of the top 10 countries Canadians are most welcomed. This was honestly interesting. I wasn't expecting most of these countries on the list, especially number 1. If you guys enjoyed this video just as much as myself, please feel free to like, comment, subscribe, and turn all post notifications on so you do not miss another one of these reaction videos. And please feel free to spam my comment section and use that suggestion link down below in my description if you would like to recommend some more of these phenomenal videos for myself to react to. And once again, I will catch you guys in the next reaction video. Stay safe, and please feel free to let me know in the comment section down below, have you visited any of these countries? Because I know I would love to.